So we're gonna start with today's topic, that is Archie and Lilibet's titles. Angela Levin. I always read Angela Levin. She's very. Most of her remarks are interesting, but still, she was one of the first royal commentators that said, for a fact, that Archie and Lilibet had automatically earned the titles of prince and princess. She tweeted that, I did not argue with her. She's got her opinion. I have much less experience than her, so I decided to make my due diligence about what's that happening with these titles, and it's not that simple. But this time, she tweeted, "The Sun's Madson Royal has written that Harry and Meghan are reportedly furious that their kids won't get HRH status, and that a source told him they have been relentless since the Queen died." That is gross, right? That is gross, not to say the least. The Sun title decider: Harry and Meghan furious. I can picture Meghan furious. I have seen her mask slip quite a few times, so I know how furious Meghan looks. As Archie and Lilibet will not get HRH status, but will be called Prince and Princess. We don't know yet. Oh, this is a nice, thanks Farkle Family Wars a t-shirt idea. What has Meghan done now? Oh my god, that's a good one. That's a good one. Farkle Family Wars sent me a tip that maybe I will use for an upcoming video, that a mask slip from the Duchess of Montecito on that walkabout outside Windsor Castle. That is perfection. I'm gonna make sure that I can use those clips on my videos and then highlight them, because that's why they deserve. Tense discussions have taken place while Meghan and Prince Harry are in the UK for the Queen's funeral. You know that bad taste, the Harkles, bad taste, they're almost synonyms. His Majesty has agreed to issue letters patent to confer the Prince and Princess titles on his two grandchildren who live with their parents in Montecito, California. Well, this is allegedly, as Neil Sean says. Harry and Meghan agreed not to use their His and Her Royal Highness titles when they moved there 2.5 years ago. They just say, what's the word for that? They relinquished, they renounced. I don't know what is the exact word for that, but they moan that it had left their family without adequate security. And they will now be bitter that Archie and Lilibet will also not be able to use the style of a dress. The Sussexes are said to have pointed out that Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie have HRH status, but they are not working royals. You know that because even if Beatrice and Eugenie are their friends, especially Eugenie, they are not afraid of throwing them under the bus. They're gonna do that either way. They don't care. They just want the titles. I wonder, why do they want those titles if they don't want anything to do with the monarchy? There's so many things that we have to cover today, and that's why I think this was a pantomime. This was something fake. It was pretending. They were pretending to care about all this. Harry doesn't want to be there. Meghan doesn't want to be there. They were just caught in the whirlwind. I think it was something, I don't know, divine, that they had to do this so we could see their true colors. What is going on here with all this scheme that they were planning, and how is it possible that these days should be about the Queen and they are not resting until the titles thing is sorted out? Why? I mean, why? Why are they like this? Well, we already know why are they like this, but we didn't imagine, or at least I gave them the benefit of the doubt, that they were not going to go to this extent, to the extremes. Yeah, the fake crying is the best, but here we are. They have been insistent that Archie and Lilibet are Prince and Princess. They have been relentless since the Queen died. but they have been left furious that Archie and Lilibet cannot take the title HRH because they are not working royals. It seems that is the agreement. A spokesman for the king declined to comment. So that's what we got so far. That's what we got. And the Prince and Princess of Wales have to put up with this. This must be the most bitter, or bitterest, no, the most bitter, I don't know, moment for them. And they still have to put up with the Montecito duo. That will be an extra effort that they weren't prepared for. They were not prepared for. They shouldn't have the Prince and Princess title either. And I agree with that. Why is that? Why do they need that? Why so push about it? By the way, why being so secret about Archie and Lilibet? Why so mysterious when they are in the line of succession? That doesn't make sense. You want them. They are number 6 and number 7 now, but you want to keep them in the shadows. You want your cake. There's a comment there. You want your cake. They want their cake and eat it too. But well, we also have this from the Daily Mail. Bitterest or most bitter? Yeah, for Cloud. Merch. Yeah. Decision on the titles for Harry and Meghan's children, Archie and Lilibet, will not be revealed until after period of mourning for the Queen. That makes sense, because you need to have some common sense. And why haven't you flown your kids from the USA to the UK yet? I think the last time they when was the last time they saw their kids? I don't know. That was quite some weeks ago. Why don't they fly their kids to the UK? It has been so long. There will be no announcement on any future titles for Harry and Meghan's children during the period of royal mourning. Please remind me if I'm getting away from my Ricky Ricardo accent, that I should put more, Latino sabroso accent to that. Following the death of their great-grandmother, Archie and Lilibet are 6 and 7 in line to the throne and are entitled to be called Prince and Princess. But Buckingham Palace has refused to confirm if this will officially happen. If this will happen. Okay, this is something that we have to get used to that, because it's like it's not automatic. It has to be said, expressly said. And yesterday, a spokesman for King Charles said it was unlikely that any announcement would be made until at least September 26th. That is in 10 days, when the period of royal mourning ends. The king is focused on the mourning period, so it's unlikely any announcement will be made on other titles during that period. He had to say that it was the Prince and Princess of Wales, because the weight those titles have. Okay, that Doria is watching the kids. For you that are asking who is watching the kids, Doria is watching the kids. That's what we, as far as we know, it is Doria. Okay, that's what we got. But they should be in the UK. I think Harry and Meghan are gonna be in the UK at least what, like 1 more week, to say the least. 1 more week. Why haven't they flown their kids there? Mystery. Everything is a mystery with Harry and Meghan. According to TASS just published a video about titles and uniforms. You go to her channel and watch that video. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it should be as good quality as usual. Personally, I think Charles should change the letters patterns to say that when Archie and Lily turn 18, it's their choice. This stops the parents using their children's titles for financial gain. I'm very surprised they want their children to be different in USA. Yeah, because that will be like their prince and princess. They will be different from other children. They will be different from other people. They're gonna start calling Doria mom by this time. Yeah, I'm sure about that. Legit question. I made this question on my Twitter account. I'm been using my Twitter more and more recently. By the way, I don't know what happened on the days on previous days. I don't know. Someone told me that I appeared on national television in the UK, but I can't for the life of me find that. But on Twitter, it's like I got 25,000 new followers in like 48 hours, and I have no idea where they came from. And of course, with so many followers, you know that many trolls come too. So that's why I have been non-stop dealing with those, with many new body language bodies. That is great. A lot of words of encouragement, but very venomous comments too. But legit question on my Twitter account. Why do you think Harry and Meghan are hell-bent, because there are no other word, on Archie and Lilibet having prince and princess titles? First answer from Flavia Pantoja: because Prince and Princess has a Disney Hollywood appeal in the US. I could not agree more. That is a great answer, Flavia, because it means so many years of conditioning, through Disney princesses. That's a fact. Okay, regardless that Meghan says that, well, a princess that she prefers to be a princess of powers like Shira. I mean, but so many people still think from their childhood in terms of fairy tales, something that every single one of us enjoyed. Why not? And we still have that condition. And in the US, they have that condition in prince and princess. That's why British royalty is so attractive, because it's like this real life fairy tale. It's like a Disney movie with their protagonists and their villains too. So that's part of the attractive. So very good answer. I like that. I like that approach. Not today. Fiadar1 answer: they need the titles for the children to stay relevant and to ensure they get money. Show me the money from the media and royal family. That's what it's about. That is what it's about. Staying relevant. Now, I find it sad at the same time, because I think one does not stay relevant because a title. Okay, one does not stay relevant because you say, well, I studied, I have this grade, I have a PhD, or I'm CEO, or I'm major, or I'm manager. That is not, or I'm a prince or princess or lord or duke. That does not make you relevant. What makes you relevant is how you bring value, how you help other people. That is the real deal of staying relevant. I've been asked by these trolls, what are your credentials? What did you study? Why do you claim that you are the body language guy? It's none of your business. It's none of your business. You're not. I'm not gonna tell you, because I'm not gonna. It's not the titles. It's not the grades that make me. It's how I just make people think. But it's not like, well, I studied psychology, that I could have studied psychology, but that is allegedly too. I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. And in terms of, well, I did this, so you should pay attention to me because I have a degree in psychology. No, it doesn't work like that. I prefer to stimulate, to use the Socratic method, to make you ask questions about yourself and about what is happening. And I'm sure that method helps that knowledge, helps those lessons. I don't like to call them lessons. You already know that. To just pop in your mind and hey, I can apply this in my daily life. That is much more. That is my way of staying relevant. And of course, the humor that I can say has helped my channel a lot. And I'm glad that has entertained you for so many months. So that's my way of staying relevant. It doesn't have anything to do with titles. I'm just trying to, I don't want to make an example of or put myself as an example, but that's what I think we should strive for. You don't stay relevant because you have a title or a degree or anything. You stay relevant because you help people. You bring value to people. You help people get what they want. Okay? It's not that Meghan wants, she gets. No, it's that you help people get what they want. That's it. Whether they want money or they want to be entertained or they want solace or whatever. That's how you stay relevant. So, Queen Catherine, I like that. I like that handle. I like that Twitter handle. Queen Kate, Meghan can't stand not being as important as William and Kate, and that extends to her children. Agree wholeheartedly with that. They are just, it's like a copycat. You know that Meghan has been a copycat in so many things, in so many ways around her life that it's no surprising that, hey, I want my kids to be prince and princess too. If William and Kate have that, why couldn't I have that too? That she feels like threatened. She feels insecure about that. She needs that confirmation, just a title. She is striving for that. And that is part of the narcissist's insecurity. The narcissist needs that confirmation from an external source because that's what gives him or her the supply that they need to, well, feel good about themselves. They cannot find that within themselves. They need that confirmation outside from other people. They need that control. They need that praise. They need all that. That's how the narcissist works. If you want, by the way, if you want to know more about narcissism, remember that there are two extraordinary channels here on YouTube. One is Dr. Romani. Okay, she's absolutely awesome in terms of narcissistic personality disorder. And of course, our dear friend H.G. Tudor. H.G. Tudor, which, well, is also a specialist in Meghanism. He's been working relentlessly to show what narcissists do and don't do and how to deal with them. Two Penny Bunch. They've already ordered the merch. I cannot disagree with that. Prince and Princess, Prince Archie, Princess Lilibet. You know that they are already printed the shirts. I'm merching. They are merching. Well, it's pretty much the same. Why not? You might have noticed that when I see a trend, I begin merching right away. Why not? Well, Meghan and Harry are trying to make the trend with those titles. The trend of Prince and Princess, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Let's continue. Ruth C1122. And for you numerology buffs, you know that handle, that Twitter handle is interesting. 11 and 22. To stay connected to the royal family, they can always make the news with titles. Without titles, they are no one, nobody. Yeah, that connection to the royal family is what makes the articles relevant and alive in terms of public opinion. Because the other option would be like, working for your reputation? Oh, for God's sake, who works for that? I'm not gonna work for that. And not Harry working? No. Meghan, reputation? No. She has been shape-shifting her career for so long. She's tired of that. She's tired of reinventing herself. She wants to rest. She wants to just secure her future with that long-term investment of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. That's what she wants.